For the cutscene, we're going to have full audio, and I'm going to have to Alt-Tab out and adjust the game audio manually. Because I don't have that set up to be an easy thing here, unfortunately. So that's something I was not anticipating, because it's usually not that bad. This one has really bad audio balancing. So, new adventure, and we will get the actual cutscene and erase our stuff while I'm yelling over the music.
I'm Captain Flint, and I chose a pirate's life. Once again, wealth was crossing my path. A good sacking plan is always the best way to recruit good sea dogs. This whole city was full of treasures and just waiting to be looted. I had it all together, on land and at sea. Obviously, nothing went as planned. Defeat was stinging. Yet it was just the beginning of our adventure, and they didn't see the end of me.
He's a sea dog. As soon as we get through this, I will adjust the volume. I do like this part of it, where it's like a comic book. Unfortunately, I don't think we can go to settings until after we click this. Nothing! I do wonder who sinks your ship and lets you get away with a freaking... Let's drop this down to like... there. Drop that down a little bit too. And hopefully that'll be within check for us to play. Maybe the commentary will be, but let's go ahead and continue. But as far as this goes, I don't know who, if you were sinking a ship, how you would end up with this. I can see that they've stuck it in some barrels and some kind of pontoon setup there. So it might not be even attached, but I don't know what part of the ship this would be or how you end up with this. We're floating on barrels. But somehow we got everything kind of squared away. And I am surprised that the ocean is as shallow as it is. I didn't notice that the first time I hopped in this. Yeah, I clicked on it. There you go. Nothing. This is the end! Okay, so we got some items. Your character is wounded. Each wound will weaken his stats. Fourth wound will be fatal. Groovy. That means we get to go into our inventory and show off the first of the mechanics that I'm actually aware of. We have a healing item here. Heal. And that gets rid of various injuries. Injuries are represented by the little skulls here. One injury reduces your strength by 1. 2 injuries is strength -1, dex -1. 3 injuries is strength, dex, and constitution -1. Each of these stats has a different effect on you. It doesn't do it with the hover over right now, because for some reason it waits until later to let you hover over stuff. You can come in here and you can buy supplies. We currently have no money, so we cannot buy supplies. We can, however, equip stuff if we want. We have the talisman here that evades death, which is nice. Probably end up using that a few times, because they refresh after some... I think it's after each battle, but I'm not positive on that. And then we're going to have a massive crew loadout as well. We're not going to get all of these in the starting area. We get a good chunk of them, though. So that's at least a decent thing. Let's go talk to our friend here and take a nibble, because we're hungry. Who better to eat than the person we're sharing a ship with? Eat Billy. Nom 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 nom. You tried to eat me? Just a little bite. Have faith, my old friend. And then we get into combat. Now, as far as combat is concerned, you have to pay a little bit of attention. These characters must survive. We already got that. Here's a tutorial. Action points, confirm, cancel. We could rotate the camera to move, which is going to be mouse wheel, or we can use B or B, which is a very weird assignment for it. This is actually something that I mentioned in the first look, is that give me reassignable keys. They're not actually currently able to be reassigned. You can't change them that I am aware of. I have tried clicking all around that. Give me rebindable keys. Because this actually feels almost like it was designed to be like left-handed. Which is a thing that I haven't really ran across since back in the days of classic games. Let's go ahead and climb up here. What are you going to do after eating me? Eat you. Yeah, he's just going to run away. This part is not that scary. Everything looks like it is working properly, which is very, very nice. Which is always welcome. I will have to get reused to the controls. Simply because we've been playing other games for the most part. Don't have that on yet, so end of round. He's just gonna run away. Da 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 da. I can't get up there after him, unfortunately. Use the grapple on Billy. Well, that won't work. I'll grab you without a moment's thought. Hey, Captain, I can see something. Sails! What kind of ship? Two-decker. It's coming our way. Yar. And it's a French ship. Ah, they've got a serious grudge. They mustn't have forgotten our last visit to Nantes. Get down from your perch. We need to hatch out a plan. Yes, we do have something in mind. Have you ever sold vanilla? We're merchants. Nothing but merchants. Certainly nothing but merchants. Have you ever tasted the joys of vanilla? Why, yes, I have. I like vanilla. I like vanilla wafers. I like vanilla coffee. Okay, what are we waiting for? For you to shut your trap. You know, my neb ain't the one stinking of fish. One more word out of you, peddler, and I'll batter you. And we steal that. The captain awaits. Please do follow me. We don't really have much choice in the beginning of this. Hey, Locke, how's it going? And I just noticed it peaked up into the yellows again, so we're going to have to adjust the audio yet again. How be ye this rotation? I am surviving. I'm mildly frustrated at this game for being a pain in the ass to record and stream. The stars do put a favor. Did you a favor putting in our path, good sirs? De Bonneval, Captain Jean-Francois de Bonneval. I'm mispronouncing that horribly. Hopefully you're doing all right today. My name is William Trenton, Captain. This is my associate, Joris Krogan. Please, let us hear your story, Mr. Trenton. Our dear ship, the Orchid. She was chock-a-block when those devils attacked us. Thank God we somehow managed to escape them. It was being a bitch earlier. Took you a good minute of reloading the stream to get get it to load up. Yeah. Twitch itself has been having problems, a little bit of problems lately, but it might have been on my end, because this thing is fighting me. As luck would have it, it just so happens that we'd been hunting a band of dangerous buccaneers, and thus ends your epic tale of pillage and plunder, Captain James Flint. Put these dogs in irons, arr! The core game of this, despite the controls being jank as hell, and the audio balancing being completely freaking off, it's actually not bad. There's a good game here, it's just wrapped in bad decisions. So I'm gonna try and play through it. Hopefully those bad decisions don't make me regret everything. I'm not going to hell without taking one of these soft landlubbers with me. Locke's being very lockish today, making 30 different sprites of different colors, shades for your PNG tuber blob, then allow people to redeem to swap him about during stream. Oh, interesting. I am also working on a PNG tuber, believe it or not. I can swap to it real quick. You're going to have the audio cut out in just a second. Whenever I do, I'm also going to come in here and lower that even further. Continue. Hopefully, if it's just really quiet in the background, I don't have to worry about it. But this is my little placeholder for it. I'm working on the tech for it. But right now it is swapping between them. I am going to be doing animations on them, though. Right now it's just placeholder. I used it over on Kare's stream, and I am working on an actual one. That's done entirely with it just detecting when I'm talking locally. I don't have to use any of the special chat things or anything like that. And it's so much easier to set up. So I can swap them out whenever I want. Whereas most of the ones that you do online or through special add-ons and stuff like that require a ton of finicking. But if I do a proper PNG tuber, I'll probably have an idle animation and a normal animation. It's probably going to be pixel art if I do it as well. Ah, you the mucky one too. No one lives, sleeps, or screws without the hammer's eye. And the hammer is me. Do what I tells you and you might die little after the others. Ah, we will not forget it. You also made the eyes and they are an animated GIF, so at various times it'll blink, but there's also dizzy eyes. Oh, cool. Could also do like a 1-point redeem of blink and totally send things all over the place. So have you been streaming and I've just been missing it, or are you just planning to get back into streaming? Could have sworn I was following you. Gadzooks, is that stink you? Yep, I had beans. You'll stream on the 28th. Ah. I will have to tune in. Provided that I'm not streaming at the same time. I'll just load it up on my Lurker browser. Which I actually do have one of. There we go. By all the sea gods, Flint, ain't there a single polite soul in this sodden hole? We're going to need help getting out of here. This hammer might look stupid, but he's strong. I'd break his legs in a second if I could just... So then what do we do now? You go look for whoever feels doughty enough to put up a fight against him. I'll meet you later in the prison courtyard. It's either our yearly RAE or no one else wants to join us. It'll be you and anyone joking. RAE. What does RAE stand for? Because my brain is not processing it currently. I probably should know what it means, but... So we're off looking for trouble. So hungry. So bloody hungry. And yeah, that's an insulting way to do an accent, I guess. Race across Europe. Oh, Euro Truck. Yeah. I remember watching those. Okay, can I get anything out of here? Here we squash bilge rats like you. Well, they won't let me in there. The RNG version you created, spin a wheel to select the start country, pick a garage, then spin 2 more times, and you have to deliver loads to those countries and then get back to your garage. Does everyone get the same list of them, or is it everyone getting different RNG? You don't have to have the same home garage, just the same country. Okay. Have you seen him? Seen who? My rat! I've got no time to waste, old man. Rats always find the way out, dirty little snoopers. What way out? You know how to get out of here? No. Open your eyes! Open your eyes! Sounds! Find the light! Damned cage, that'll be both of us soon, talking to the rats, old fool. Listen, look beyond the Saint Brioc. The monk's tomb awaits you, a magnificent treasure. A hidden treasure, a curse. I will stop your... Will you stop your blathering while I'm trying to get out of this leper hole? Behold, the scour around. Take what belongs to you. What have you got there, old man? It's all nice and warm in its lair. The booty awaits you. Where's the booty? Tell me, whose is it? No, it's not here. Who are you? Very funny. He doesn't know, the poor captain. No, he doesn't know. If the booty is real, then the way out must be too. Where'd that rat go? He believes the rat is going to get him out of here. The captain has gone mad. Has anyone else been made aware of this? Speak out, you old sack of bones. But the rest is up to each player? Cool. Oh no, they're coming in! Okay, search for allies against the Humor. Help us. A leper hole? Tell me how to beat the hammer and I'll do it. You'll find his belongings in his lairs. It hurts so much. Got to rescue the lepers. I know where his place is. I don't know if it'll let us actually go there. Nope, it's kicking us into it, I think. So have you learned anything? Not a single bastard ready to get in the mix unless we stir things up first. We're going to play our cards intelligently. Come on, let's blend in with the others. You new jailbirds, you go last. Boss goes first. I'm disinclined to acquiesce to your request. That means no. You want to die, dog? So you going for dying first then, Dalcops? That is one big mistake. Clench your old arse cheeks, me hearty, but take heed, the first one's mine. So if you get Germany as your start country, one would be in Hamburg, one in Berlin, another in Stuttgart, etc. And you might get lucky or screwed with the delivery countries. Yeah, I can understand that. Oh, lordy. So we've got to thrash Hammer's men. We got to get these characters to survive. Can we actually kill any of them? I don't think so. Conduct your fights by alternating between movement actions and attack actions. Each successful attack inflicts damage. Difficulty of attack roll depends on the fighters and their morale. Morale has an impact on accuracy. High makes it hitting easier. Read the game rules carefully to win your fights. And we can click there to do our nonsense. Okay, so we have two characters. Let's go after the guy on the left, I think. Status quo. Damn. We tried shoving him. Now we'll switch to you. Try shoving him too. Ah, damn it. Tarnation, my RNG luck is ass. At least I didn't get knocked down on it. Because yes, that's another outcome of it. Can I please play that? That gets us an extra AP. So I guess we just start wailing on him. Nope, that's a failure. We don't have any rerolls yet, unfortunately, because I didn't bother grabbing any. So grab you, punch you. And now they're going to start coming after us. Yeah, I have terrible dice luck, in case you were wondering. I probably should have just attacked 3 times with them. I was hoping I'd get a knockdown to kind of rob him of some stuff, but alas, my ass, I did not. I only needed a 3+ to hit the man. Admittedly, it was on an 8-sided dice, so not as good of chances. I forget what they need to hit me. But they're hitting me with D6s and D4s. I should be getting better luck than them. Pirates round. Can I take him out? There's one down. We'll focus in on you next because we can both aim at you. And one more hit. There's 2 down. So now the question starts to become, do we bother healing? I don't think we do. But we're pirates. The only ones that answer us to us are the 7 seas. Oh, what the fuck? You bastard. That knockdown was stupid. Oh, yep, and it just ends it. After 2 rounds. You bunch of mangy dogs, stop this kerfuffle now! I'm gonna alt-tab and take care of that. Absolute bullshit. No. Bad. Oh, he's actually fighting them. Over here, you oaf. Your reign over this gutter kingdom ends today. Filth, you'll pay for that. You'll have your guts for garters next time. Ha 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 ha. I mean, we took out 2 of them. That was a good scuffle, wouldn't you agree? It stretched out some muscles, but it won't get us out. I have another plan. I met an old picaroon, probably a former pirate who'd been locked away for too long. That croaker? May the devil take me, he's been stone dead for ages. Told me about a map, one of those that leads to a huge pile of loot. That map, does it show a way out of this clink by any chance? I don't have it in my possession, but I know how to get it. Look, this jewel will get us out of here if you put in the right pocket. For bribing a guard? Just a mere investment. I'll take the matter in hand. Wait here. Is he actually going to wait here? Probably. Probably not, I guess. Okay, buddy. And one thing that makes this not like a normal cRPG is you have to get really close to stuff to actually see an item. Like, there's multiple things I can interact with in this room, and it's not highlighting them. Okay, so we got a reroll. We got a shield. That shield hurts our dex and stuff, if I remember correctly. And it's a consumable item. God damn it. God damn it. That's a weapon in there, too. Can I have it? Jesus. Have I ever mentioned my RNG sucks? That's a D20. We rolled below average on advantage. Do I have any other rerolls? I want what's in there because it's a weapon. I know that because the first 3 hours we actually got that. Okay. There's the guy we've got to interact with to get out of here. I don't think I have any other things that I can do in here. This is not boding well for my playthrough. Unfortunately. There's one over here, I thought. Or not. There's supposed to be something under that rock. Because we got it in the first playthrough, but I guess it doesn't exist anymore. And then there's the dead guy. So I guess we're just leaving with, like, completely ill-prepared and no resources. Sounds like a lovely start. And this only has one save spot, so I can't just like revert to a past save. We're SOL. Hey guard, whatever the side of the bars we're on, we're both locked up. At least I don't shit where I eat. What a proper gentleman, ladies. What if you could leave it all behind? Say crap to this life. Be rich. Help us get out of this rat hole and you'll be shitting diamonds, kid. More than a gentleman, sir. You are a prince. What hole did you smuggle that ruby in, my dude? On your way now. Go back to your cell. I'll find a way to get you out. Thanks, you won't regret it. Lock shit's where he eats at home. Exactly. Can you really believe it? We can put our faith in him. He's just a stripling. Freedom is within our grasp, my friend. Tonight we set forth. Get some sleep, we'll need it. Yeah, we can change like stance and stuff like that. The actual combat in this is not as complicated as I initially thought. There are some really cool tools in it. I'll try and show them off. But we'll get there. That wasn't that terrible. We've had way worse. Hey, you two, you pirates! Follow me and move quickly. We don't have all night. Hell, it's you, filthy... Wait. But... Oh. Yeah, we're coming. You go on first and no funny business. Hey, Edward's game. Excuse me. Now I'm just thinking of this jerky tastes like shit comic. You fell for it, right? Sorry? My little trick. You couldn't tell for certain I was on your side. Am I right? Yeah, we fell for it all right. Scared witless. That'll teach him to never invite me to cards. Mom always said I should have been an actor. Still could do worse than being a pirate. Yeah, you could be French. Oh, wait. I thank you for your little game, but the adventure has to end here. Sorry, kid. And we get the red diamond back. And we get a saber. I could have sworn he had it might have just been a reroll that was in there. Or a heal. I'm not sure. But we now have equipment. Yay. Same for you. Wait, no he doesn't. He'll get one later. He can punch the crap out of people anyway. And no, we can't steal the gun from him because it's broken. It's a broken gun. That tells you anything. Okay, so generally speaking, you have to get really close to stuff to see it. Well played, Captain. I missed the sea breeze. Getting out here was just the first part of my plan, friend. We must get to the rampart before dawn breaks and find a means to sneak into town. Arr. So you'll notice I will be like humping up against trash bags and rocks and stuff just to find items. And as far as equipment goes, we do have one of these. I'm not sure whether we want to actually equip that because it breaks as well. There's a whole training system in this. There's all kinds of stuff. I have not actually ever gotten control of my own ship yet. I'm assuming that's going to come later. No, you didn't have time to hide the body. Watch it be it. Watch us fail this one too. Oh no, thank God. 30 folders named in Photoshop for each color variant so far. You have 5 have been made. Base of pink, green, black, gray, and white variants. Now to do the other 25. I'm not sure I can even think of 25 colors off the top of my head. And I was an art major for a while. I was an art minor for a while too afterwards. We can't turn back. We need to lose these men. Okay. Overpower the guards easily. So what we want to do is be a dick. Took mid to dark and light shades for each. And now we death from above. Blip. Time for another death from above. Blip. Oh, we only got 1 HP damage on him. That's less good. Let's go ahead, cheer ourselves on. That was not as intended. I have already screwed stuff up yet again because I am master of video games. End of round. We're going to take damage out. There's pink, red, blue, green, yellow, orange, purple, brown, cyan with three shades. That's the black, gray, and white. Yeah, I think the most I'm probably going to end up doing is like 4 shades of anything. Because I am lazy-ish. I say after streaming how many hours yesterday? Okay, so you are going to hop back up here. And you are going to climb back up too. You got to come to us, buddy boys. End of round. They're bracing for us. We're gonna death from above them again. And we're going to stab them. No! Can I not get a weapon break in the initial starting area? How'd you lose your weapon? I started the game. The weapon break in this is awful, by the way. We've already burned through every lucky thing that we have found. Which is telling you about how this playthrough is probably going to go. Waves roar at the dawn of our success. I need supplies. No, don't. No, jerk. No. Bad game. We can't go that way. Those hounds would spot us instantly. We need to stay hidden. We'll be safer under the cover of those rocks. Let's use them. And unfortunately, it doesn't look... Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh, God. Go over there, you dingus. We got some coffee beans. That's better than nothing. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything for us to interact with here, sadly. We can't take their weapons. I don't know why we never are able to. Hey, Amelise, how's it going? I am over here trying to make my way through a press key. Thankfully, there's no conditions applied to it because I don't accept press keys on conditions, so. I will poke fun at it while I am having horrible RNG luck. But like I said, at the core of it, this does seem like it has good bones. And the art and the like visuals in it are actually really good. Go and grab that. Comparable to pretty much any other cRPG I've seen. Crack! Come on across there, bud. Search for anything. Since we've already burned through all of our lucky dice, we need more. How do you feel about the game, though it's just the beginning? I have played the first 3 hours for a video on the YouTube channel. And I enjoy the game. I wish it had rebindable controls, and I wish the volume remixing was a little bit better, because it's a nightmare to audio balance for the stream. But other than that, it's good. Looks like this poor unfortunate wretch just had a deadly fall. Let's see if this idiot has anything on him that might come in handy. Because, yeah, the controls do not feel natural to me right now. But controls can be learned. And we can always just make our way around controls just through sheer force of will, if you want. But as long as the core game is good, it's going to be fine. If that makes sense. Have you played any of it, or are you just thinking of getting it? I think the main thing that I feel like is missing, and this is from playing a bunch of other cRPGs, is I really wish I could press Alt to see items around me. Oh, you worked on it. That makes sense. Let's stay with the course, my friend. But yeah, I would love a freaking separate voice volume option. Because usually on games, if I have the option, I'll leave the voice acting up high so that it can be heard clearly, but I'll turn down the music and the sound effects so that they can... I'm trying to think of how to phrase it. So that they can kind of fade into the background while actually playing. We need to hurry and get the old Dotard's treasure map. Okay. And I will probably fail at reading today because I woke up way too early and coffee is starting to wear off. Not a chance we're only once he split that... Oh, he spilt that story too. Okay. You're mad! We're gonna get ourselves snared for the wild ramblings of some old bones. But you're brooding. We'll just be 2 more rogues hiding out in St. Malo. Let's go. So what part of the game did you work on? Because I know that this was not a huge size team, but it's a decent list. Story and dialogue? I like the story and dialogue. Now that might come in handy. Oh, Butcher's Cleaver. He's gonna chop people to pieces. Well, as far as I've gotten in is the end of chapter 1. That is as far as I've gotten in. So, if something sketchy happens later, we'll find out later. His firearm might be useful. You go and get it, Billy. Yeah, beat the tar out of him. Get his firearm. Man, waking up with a splitting headache must suck. Whatever else did you want me to do? Yeah, you could have just taken it and not chopped his face open. If he woke up, you could just knock him out. Okay, as far as loadout goes, I do think I prefer... Where is it? There it is. I thought we still had it. Oh, it's still on him. Derp. I'm going to go ahead and unequip that. Should go there, yep. And then we go over here and equip it on him. So we can start dealing with potentially things breaking. quiet, don't you think? That reminds me, I want to check up here to see if we have more rerolls, because one thing you'll notice if you watch the playthrough for very long, I have terrible RNG luck. Bottom right, you can swap characters without closing it. Ah. Yeah, I did not notice them down there. Let's see. I do want to bump around and see if I can find any more rerolls. Healing items always welcome. We'll give him the whiskey. Let him have his bottle. Give the baby a bottle. Because I know that, yeah, it gives us a reroll. But, yeah, the main complaint in review is about UI, UX. Many people miss things like that. Yeah, that can... There is a good game here. I can already tell that from playing the first chapter. There is something I will enjoy. It's just a matter of getting around the controls and stuff like that, and really just rebindable controls in general would make the biggest difference in my opinion. Because as far as actual gameplay, the mechanics are there, they're solid. The story seems good. The graphics are good. It works. Just a matter of getting to those parts. And I don't know if you'd be surprised, but a lot of people would be surprised at just how many games UI and UX are going to be an issue for. Mainly because how things are usually released and tested and stuff, especially nowadays whenever the majority of games, if you're in the space, are going to be indie. Do it before the help gets here. Yep, we got to kill him in a certain number of turns. Yeah, I haven't looked at the reviews yet. I told the person that reached out to me that I was going to do a first impression. I loaded that up on the Let's Play channel. And that after we got done with our current game, which was Octopath 2, we'd hop in on it on here and see about doing a review on it as well at the beginning of the year. Because I have a little bit of a backlog, as I was probably mentioning at the beginning of the stream. Reload after shooting to use your firearm or switch weapon. Reloading is a musket, consumes 2 action points. Yep. Where? Okay. Open with the gun and take out their gun guy. Hopefully. Oh, nah. I mean, that works. Not my favorite, but it's fine. Okay, you stay there. And I think... yeah, we come over here. Pop this early, so we can get a reload and a second shot immediately. About who's my favorite character? I have not gotten far enough in to make that judgment. But, I mean, I'm having fun with the game in general, so that's at least a thing. I will probably piss and moan about my bad luck, but that's beside the point. Oh, he decided to just stop there. That's fine. Oh, that's a bad place to be, buddy. What are you... oh, you're getting up next to him. Let's go ahead and have you... see, who's the easiest one to hit? That's 8+. The 7+, we'll go for 7+. One hit. That's better than nothing. And you are going to move. Actually, I don't want you right next to that. I want you there. For an easier shot? Yeah. For some reason in my brain, my brain always goes towards shorter range shots being higher risk because you have the issue of kind of like with bows in D&D, you have that interference shot. Then you are going to face that way. The only thing that I kind of wish I would have done better in this one is getting up to that barrel to get the one guy gone. He still has to come around to get to me. Oh, nope, he can stab down. Sweet. Oh, they really prefer him, huh? That's bad. That's actually really bad. And I'm going to take that. Oh, I can't stab him from there. Okay. You can't actually get into combat with him, I don't think. So I'm going to have you come up here. He's still down for a bit. And you could just beat on him. One of the hard things to judge is how the game tries its own thing, which is good, but most players are so used to other games which they have gameplay expectations, such as the one you said about range, which can be unfair to games to try something different, like it creates standards. Yeah, I understand. It's just a matter of sometimes, yeah, expectations can't always be predicted either. Yeah, I don't want to be right next to that. I'm going to just have him turn there. Yeah, go ahead and just defend. Whenever it comes to... Oh, you missed, you buddy. Okay, can you... Oh, we do have a boost to faction morale if we want it. But I think we go for a stab. Yeah, as far as things that deviate from expectations, if you can predict the expectations, you can sometimes alter the perception early by introducing it as a specific encounter kind of thing. For example, with the gunshot one, could have introduced it with, say, the encounter in the prison. Have one of the guards pop in, and instead of just immediately subduing the guy, have him shoot one down at point blank to show that there's a higher chance of doing that. And you are done. You're just going to start kicking the man while he's down. Because that's always nice. Kick a man while he's down on the ground. That's lovely. What's bad is on my... Can I get off of here? Ah, that's not the character I wanted, but damn it. Okay, whatever. That guy's just gonna slowly bleed out down there, I think. That was not what I wanted to do. I was trying to get him down. I kept selecting the other character. And there he goes. But yeah, I had on the YouTube end of thing, I think got that in 4 turns, if I remember correctly. Everyone hop off. Let's look for loot. But as far as I'm concerned, it's just a matter of like learning curve. If I accidentally just skipped that because I was clicking around looking for stuff. But as far as expectations and stuff like that, I try to experiment and try and break things, so I will eventually stumble across them. That or I will completely miss the obvious. That has happened a few times. And yes, I am a spam clicker. I don't have an alt button. I am spamming the crap out of it. There's another reroll. I will gladly take that. Seems relatively generous with the rerolls. But yeah, I will also find bugs in the game, just as a heads up. There's been times when I've actually... people have sent me games early for a review. I think a good example of that would probably be a strategy game I covered recently. I say recently, it was a few months ago. And I was literally sending them bug reports and they were fixing them up until release. One of the bugs was actually bad enough that I had to go in and fix my save file. And I basically told them how I fixed the save file. There's a nice stick. Nothing beats a nice stick. There you go. Actually, that's a strength scaling weapon. I'll give it to dude over here. And we'll take the sword back. I just wanted him to have some range, because point blank can be a little bit rough. You're a League player? Ah. I tried getting into League a few times. I've never really stuck with it, though. I'm an action RPG player, is where I originally got most of my traction on YouTube from, with things like Diablo. Okay, so nothing there. So that's also spam clicky, but still. Yeah, it's been years since I tried League. I would have to say probably... I don't even know how many years it's been. It's been a few years. I swore off PvP because I was noticing it was not being healthy for me. Because basically what happens with me is I tend to mirror pretty easily. And if it's a toxic gaming environment, I start mirroring toxicity. And it's not something I consciously do, and I catch myself afterwards. I'm like, man, I was a dick. I try not to do that, but whenever you're caught up in the moment, it's kind of hard to spot for anybody. I am a different kind of dick in multiplayer. When people start trying to backseat game me while we're on the same team, I'm not talking, oh, we're heading this way, you should probably come too. I'm talking, why are you such a shitty shot and stuff like that. I'm like, I will return it before I even realize what I'm doing. Because 99% of the time, for example, MechWarrior Online, I was in the top 15% of players. And usually the other people in like the top 5 and 10% were really kind of good and would point out good strategies and work together. It's the people in like the lower half that would get really angry and talk crap about how we were playing and how an assault tanking shouldn't be tanking or charging in at point. It's like, that's my entire job. The old salt mentioned St. Briox's mausoleum. It can't be far away. Keep an eye out. There aren't that many tombs. Are there really not that many? But I find the more I just stick to PvE games, I can poke fun at myself and be perfectly fine. Okay, so we can't go out there yet. We will eventually. Whenever daytime comes through. As for how much of a dick I am now, it's mostly because I'm a bit of a troll. Not in the, oh, I want people to suffer kind of troll way. I am in the, that's so silly, or look at this weird thing I can make a weird bad reference to kind of troll. That and memes. Holy crap, do some of those get stuck in my head. I'm just double checking. I am probably going to fail the roll down here. I will burn every single one of my rerolls because I didn't get it on the first playthrough, but whether it works this time, I don't know. Okay, we're on the lookout for anything yellow outlined. Pray the 7 seas with me. It's under here. Okay. For some reason, it feels like I should be able to grab this right here and use it as leverage on that. I'm just double checking around to see if there's anything else I can grab. I don't think there is. Time to burn all my rerolls. Slab's heavy as dead ass. It's 18 plus. We have a 10% chance of getting this. We got it second try after failing a below average roll in the prison. Nice. What's in there? Either your old man lied. Stop whining. Bones, go back out and make sure we're in the right place. Oh, we get a weapon. Sweet. That was worth it. That was worth the reroll. An extra weapon is gonna be handy, because we don't have enough weapons for everybody if we don't get it. And yes, I am also streaming this over on YouTube. Aghast! It's some wine! And some boots. Yeah, I got the... I think it looked like a dagger or a sword. Egads! Words! If only I could read! Oh no, it's the map. And we get a cool coat out of it. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't put on a new coat and does the "Am I badass?" pose? And we got some treasure. Nice. Progress your characters, share out of the booty in the crew tab on the exploration menu. If a character has leveled up, open up their profile to upgrade them. A pirate's experience is measured by their wealth, but save enough money to buy at the galley. Why? Do I really need to buy at the galley? Really? Really? Everybody gets levels. I'm gonna regret that later. Just saying it right now before anyone gets mad at me. I already know I'm gonna regret that. But guess what? I'm gonna have fun with it. We need to stop getting injured. What skill do we want? That's strength, dexterity, constitution, KO effects, melee, range weapons. I think we might want to do the reduce the difficulty threshold so we can actually hit a little bit more. Seems like it might be the wise decision. I'm going to go look at what, let's see, characters. Right at the start of the game. The fourth is acquired by experience points. Strength is the damage the character deals in melee. Dexterity is the ability to move and strike. And Constitution is the amount of damage the character can take before dying. So Dexterity and Con are going to be probably my most important things for me. And yeah, we can share out. Let's see. Level 1, level 2, level 3. So it's not terribly expensive to get each level. At least if we keep getting money like we have been. Okay, so continue. I do wish I had more save slots, by the way. That way I could actually experiment with stuff. It feels much higher pressure whenever you can't just experiment. One more death effect. Reduces damage by 1 for each attack suffered. Go maximum of 7+. Reduces injuries by 1 for each. I think I am just going to go with Shooter. Just have him be the gunner. The gunner he was meant to be. And yeah, I'm probably going to go Dex on him. If I had to really decide. You're just going to go tanky boy. I think with that one, we'll go with Sharp. Actually, the melee attacks are not too terrible on numbers. So we'll go with Bestial to increase the damage. Just because that works. Got so many items just sitting in there. That's one reason why I was also not terribly worried about losing our little bit of money there. We'll get more. When in doubt, you got to kill them before they can even get close to you. It's all right, Billy. I found what we came for. Fortune is once again within our grasp, my friend. Keys. Always welcome. Trying to also decide what game we're going to cover after this, because if I'm guessing correctly, this one's not going to take me that long. Because unless there's a lot more game to it than I'm realizing. Because we did... Chapter 1 was about 3 hours. So that probably means, I'm assuming 3 or 4 chapters, maybe 5. Probably 20-ish, maybe 30-ish hours? At a stretch, maybe 40, which is 40's 5 sessions, maybe 6, depending on how we go for a day. Today's going to be a relatively short day, so it might be closer to 6. But even still. Don't we have an encounter here? Yes, we do. You got lost, scoundrels. Hand over your jewels, and we might let you keep them stumps or your teeth. You're out of luck, matey. We are unquestionably flat broke. We'll see about that. Come on, boys. His coat's mine. Ha ha! Okay. Using cards does not consume action points. Every character holds a skill card, which becomes active after a set amount of time, and accessory cards if they have been equipped with them. When 2 complementary characters are side by side in combat, a combo card may substitute for the skill card. Combos can only be used once per fight. Pirate round. We need to go there and kick that. And then... Aw. Not quite in range. Game is about 10 plus hours for most people? Okay. So that's 2 sessions. Because usually my streams are usually about 6 hours. Today it'll probably only be about 4 hours. Because I have had a rough night. And I have some rendering I need to get done, too. Okay, so you... I frankly don't like this guy very much. So you know what I do to the guy that I don't like? I'm gonna shoot him in the face. And yeah, I know the guy on the ground is there. But, you know, 3 successes. That works too. And then we play that on you. Come on. Although that's... No, we won't bother with that. What we're going to do is actually swap back to him. And kick that again. When in doubt, barrel out. And then enter. We're just going to hold. Oh, he buffing. Oh, Lord, he buffing. Yeah, after this, it's either going to be a game that Gablin gifted me, or it's going to be... Might be Front Mission 2. Because I love my Front Mission games. Let's try and get him knocked down. No! Game! Why you hate me so? I need to save my rerolls. I think we'll be fine. Frankly. Because we still have this to play. Which gives us the ability to shoot him and bonk him as well. When in doubt, bonk it out. See, that's how combat should be. Just go completely nuclear on them. Listen, Filth, you've got one last chance to crawl back to the mire whence you came. Your little band of wretches must have a hideout somewhere in town. Where is it? Go to hell. Billy, make him comfortable. Blow the gaff mongrel, or my friend here will take great pleasure in crushing your throat. The dead rat, it's to the west of the town, please! How do you guys recognize each other? It's our insignia. Well, that was brutal. We got the hat. We now look like a proper pirate again. Do we make pirate software? No. No, we're not quite there yet. But yeah, if it's 10 plus hours, with the way I play, it'll probably be 12. Because there are things that I like kind of digging into. Let's find that cursed nest of thieves and prepare our escape. Okay. We can do that. We can do that just fine. Because it's right there. I don't want to go in it just yet. I want to loot stuff. Because who doesn't like some coffee beans? Clean sheets await at long last. Well, we're not going in yet there, bud. I think that's all the loot we're going to get, though. Let us in! Let me in! Now, what's the plan, Captain? Map shows a native temple somewhere to the west. Does that mean we're going back to sea? Finally, some good news? Well, we won't get very far without a ship to the Caribbean and beyond. I'm trying to think where this is physically located, because that might be a bit of a long swim. There's always someone looking for crew, drinking away as pieces of 8. Okay, we have a rough idea where we need to go. Could it be you with the exclamation point above your head? You look like someone who needs a helping hand or two. God help me, there's not a single... Why do I keep going redneck with him? I should be going with a different accent. But for some reason, my brain is in redneck mode lately. God help me, there's not a... Yeah, it's going redneck again. Okay, we're just going with it. God help me, there's not a single person in this godforsaken town who can handle a sail. Too bad this isn't cowboys, it's pirates. Although, speaking of which, fun fact, samurais, cowboys, pirates, all could have existed at the same time and been friends. My friend and I have plenty of sea experience. Tell me... Are you about to tell me that your old salt is seasoned as a Navy captain? Yes, and I can find you a crew tonight in exchange for your discretion. At this point, I might as well add you to the books. Yeah, probably. Bring me in a competent crew and send them to me by nightfall. Time to recruit bodies. I'm going to recruit those 3 at the top last, for anyone who's curious, just like I did on the initial playthrough. I might rush through a bit of it, because I've already seen it. But what's all this about, Flint? You think we're your lackeys now? No, Billy, we need to take over this ship if we want to get our hands on the booty. The booty! And you think it'll be much easier with men on our payroll? You've got it. So let's take a look in town and keep your eyes and ears open. I keep feeling a sneeze coming on and having to mute my mic, and it just doesn't come. It's tormenting me. So the dead rat, as opposed to the live cat. Hello. Yeah, I'll take his stuff. Free healing items, always welcome. Although I don't know how much we're actually going to need them. If the game is about 10 to 12 hours, right? For me, I'm probably not going to need them that much. I'm going to need the rerolls the most. Because me and natural ones happen a lot. And we should have another treasure over here. Sorry. Didn't get to the thingamabobber in time. And before it started coming. Wishing the death upon me. So the... I'm trying to remember. The surgeon. I do have a question. Is she based on a character or a person? She looks a lot like... Her face looks very familiar to me. The one that appeared... I think it's her, specifically. We haven't gotten the thing to get her yet, but... She looks really familiar, and I can't put my finger on it. I mentioned it in the other video, but still. Give me your loot. Okay, for the first one, we'll do the shipwright. Should just be over here to the right. And yes, we do actually have a map. I know about the map. That said, it did take me a while to notice that the actual like icons were the other recruitables, because it looked like, oh, you can't recruit those yet because they're dark. Okay, grab that one. And it seems like the loot does change depending on what time of day you come. Okay, for that one, I don't want to go up. I want to come grab something first. Should be right here. Sculpture was clearly made by a master. Ha, what's the point of a ship that can't sail? Well, I mean, it's not going to sail on the ocean, but it's a little ship. It could totally be for just, like, kids to play with on water. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, nothing there, nothing there. Okay. I'm just trying to keep an eye out for things I might have missed the first time. But we want to get our initial crew relatively quickly. And there's our first crew member. Which does involve going a bit out of our way. I think there is another collectible up here as well now that it's daytime. Go. Thank you. I think it's over here again. There we go. More coffee beans. I don't think there's one to the left. I'm not going to bother with it. Because we can get back down there this way. You're wasting your time. I can't do anything for you. I haven't even asked you yet. You're going to tell me about your great plans, the kind you can't say no to. One of those people don't come... Okay, one of those people don't come back from. A ship, hidden treasure. An epic adventure. You mean that? The call of the sea never lies. Get to the dead rat and speak to the recruiter. And don't forget, you were sent by Flint. Yay, we got Samuel. So that got us there. Go, go, go. I have broken his pathfinding before, so I have to be a little bit careful about that. If I go too fast before he jumps down, he'll get lost. That's just one of those things that happens in most games anyway. I'm not terrified by it, but I don't want it to happen. Okay, so crew-wise, let's go over to Samuel. He's got the armor. I'm going to go ahead and let's see. Is this a better sword? It is strength-based as well. It's a stiletto. I think I want to keep the melee on him just because he's going to need it later, unfortunately. You are going to stick to the hammer. The cleaver's going to go back in here. That means Samuel. Samuel's actually kind of weak. Reduces injuries by 1 for each attack suffered. I mean, seems kind of tanky, but he doesn't really have good offensive stats. Of course, he's also level 0. But I will give him a weapon just in case. You are going to get Cleaver. Leave it to Cleaver. Because it's better than not having any weapon. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Yeah, for the most part, I'm just looking for supplies at this point. We got another adrenaline, I believe that is. We've got the gunsmith over here somewhere. Think he might be further down and to the right. But yeah, I want to gather all the other ones first so I don't forget them. Because that is one thing that does happen to me. Is if I don't get the ones that I mean, like, if I get the ones that are on the list first, I will forget to get the others. That is something I think we missed before. Quests. What are you? A parchment worth its weight in gold. It's just a letter. I mean, generally speaking, parchments are relatively light, so that is semi-believable. Okay, double checking for all the loot. Ah, these are some jewels even my grandmother would wear. I mean, your mother wears guns as jewels? She's a refined woman. It's a gift. Captain Digital would be promoted soon enough, and I intend to take the job. Don't try to cheat me, or you'll be battening down the hatches in no time. Billy, my friend, this town doesn't deserve such a man, but we do. I have a plan. Sabotage. Nothing sus here. A little bit of bending of the steel, a little bit of warping different things, and we've created a grenade instead of a handgun. This pretty toy isn't likely to do much. I mean, if it backfires, it will. Don't tell me you've never had a gun explode in your hand. That said, it was much more common with the older firearms. Those hand cannons particularly, the like old ones that were shaped like proper cannons that you just held in your hands. Those loved exploding. Bastard! Scoundrel! You tried to kill me. It's the hangman's noose for you! Oh, lordy. Hi, friend. You cannot stay here, my friend. It's the end! It's not. I don't understand. I'm finished. Listen, I might have a solution. Get to the dead rat and speak to the recruiter. And don't forget, you were sent by Flint. I have a feeling he's going to be another shooter for us, by the way. Go to the crew. Because, yeah, Richard, right now, he doesn't really have anything. He has okay stats, though, oddly enough. Let's go and give him a dagger. I need to find more weapons. Because that is one unfortunate thing that we are going to end up being short on. Or at least I was before, is I just didn't have the weapons to equip everybody. So it ended up being mildly frustrating. Because we were just sitting there punching people, and one damage at a time is not much. Okay, so there's the gunsmith. Gunner. As far as the map goes, so that's, we have construction, we have gunsmith, we are going to get the navigator next, I believe. I'm going to miss items. Just because I don't notice them. Okay, let's check back this way. Just make sure there's nothing over here in the pits. The armpits of the area will give us all the things we need. Tavern. Oh, I think I know what this is. Hi, guy. I swear to you, sir, I've got nothing left. Like I said, I don't know why I keep going cowboy. I think it's just because I'm tired, and that's the easiest thing for me to do, because I've been exposed to a bunch of southern gentlemen in my past years, and I've picked up their accent, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. Why try and play the flea bag when you got crates bursting with spices? You fooling us? You'll pay the price in blood or gold. I'm leaning into the cowboy pirates. Oh, tarnations there, George. It's the watch. Digital, get him. Now, there's a cook that's not long for this town, if you ask me. Let's get ourselves a cook. Hey, Cookie. I could use some of your good stuff today. It would be kinda tasty. No one's gonna miss you, filthy rat's nest. I mean, no one's gonna miss you either. Let's get ourselves a Billy Bones. Sorry, Sebastian. Sebastian looks like he should have some knockdown on him. 4+, 5+. Think we go ahead, my good sirs. Go for one of them with a weapon. Unfortunately, the only one with a weapon is right up next to us. So I'm gonna grab you. You do have a weapon. And we're gonna start beating on Dagger Guy. I said we're going to start beating on I say, sir. I say, Dagger Guy gonna get some beatings. In fact, he's gonna get a second set of beatings. I said a second set of I say, sir. There we go. Like I said, I'm gonna use up all my rerolls because I have really bad RNG luck. Okay, so next one is you. Let's go up here. We'll meet you first. Push is fine. When push comes to shove. Wow. We're just not getting great rolls. And let's see. Who do we take out? You guys are blocked. That one's dazed. I think we take you out. Because you have armor. Run there. We get the extra AP. Stabbing time. That blocks. He blocks 2 attacks with that. I think he has a third one that he can block. But I think we want to go ahead and kill him off, so he doesn't ever recover from that dazed. And you go after him. When in doubt, murder out. So what are you gonna do there, friend? Alphonse! The last survivor. I'm glad they don't have rerolls. That would be bad for me. Okay, another slash. I'll save any other rerolls I have for... Okay, so we got all that. Run! Aw, we can't loot your stuff? I want to loot all your goodies. I want your tasty treats. All my goods thrown into the fire. I've lost everything. They're just things, nothing to worth your life. But of course you still have your life. And a debt owed to me. By gods, it's true. Get to the dead rat and speak to the recruiter. And don't forget, you were sent by Flint. He reminds me of the guy from Lost, by the way. Sebastian does, like, visual, like, aesthetically. He reminds me of that guy from Lost. Whereas these two, he sort of reminds me of a, not a League character, another character, but, and he looks like just old guy. Got anything else down here? Can I go back in there? No. I don't think I can, at least. Nope. That's just another nope. Got you. Okay, so we got that. We got the cook. We're missing you. Think you're up here? Why, yes, you are. So you're the smuggler? So you're sweetheart? Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? Thought you'd be younger. Come on, we don't have all day. Of course we don't. We only have a couple seconds because we're about to have to fight people. We got you now, pig. Soo-wee. No disrespect to her, but judging by her taste, Lady Vivian is quite the strumpet. For goodness sake, what is it now? Digibel would never let such a lout kidnap his daughter. Your own mother's gonna throw you to the dogs when we're done with you. Well, I mean, I think we're fine. Because we get friends with this one. We get sacrificial allies. And we also get opening shot. So 5+, 7+, 5+. I think we go for club guy down here. Although he has armor, which kind of sucks for us. I think... I haven't actually used caltrops. I think we run you first. Go to there. No, I don't want you to just turn that way. I want you to go there. Fine. I will... That should hit him. That's one down. And then go back there and just be ready to push more barrels. You go there and then shove that. Squish. And get ready to... You come down here and just get ready to rumble, I think. Although you take damage hopping off of there, so you just stay up there for a minute. Okay, so that leaves 3 left for some clobbering time. I'd rather come from this direction. Down you go, buddy. Now it's clobbering time. Oh, what kind of armor? Oh, you have 1 more armor on there. Yeah, butts. And do I bother? Yeah, I think I'm going to try shoving him. No, we got status quo. That means... I think we go after you, even though it's a harder hit. He doesn't have armor, so... Just run away! End of round. So that's one. That guy spent his action getting up. He's going to try and shove me. Don't be a jerk and shove me. That's not nice. It's an unpleasant feeling there, good sir. How'd you get up to 3? What a jerk are you? Yeah, that our ally is going to be having a bad day. Please don't kill him. Well, at least you broke your weapon. Okay, let's see. Miss. I do like how tanky he is. And they've got friends. That should hit you. There's one down. You... I'm gonna have you run away. You're having a bad day. So throw it at him. Okay, so that's the end of you. You reload and get this guy distracted with him. Get up. There is no easy way down for him, unfortunately. He's going to have to apply the bandage, probably in a moment. Can we beat up this guy who actually has 3? Yeah, I think we've got him. Yeah, dead for rights this turn. Okay, so who still has AP? You. Do I bother moving him down? I think I do. Because if the guy that broke his weapon last turn tries, I think we'll be fine. Sorry, I'm adjusting the microphone. It's probably very annoying sounding. He didn't move. I think he's gonna raffle stomp that poor kid. Sorry. I mean, you're not part of our crew anyway, so it's not gonna matter, but... Seven plus, 7 plus, 4 plus. We're gonna go after the 4 plus. Because we actually have a chance of hitting. See, you're not dead yet. You're fine. And you... Yeah, why not? Stab her in time. I do wonder, can I finish you off before the running out of turns? Yes. So that means you can actually charge after this guy. Question is, can you actually knock him down? Yeah, push is fine. because he hits the wall and he can't actually do anything, so he gets knocked down. It's always lovely. So that just leaves you and Fisticuff over here. I mean, oh no, morale down. There's only one guy left. Doesn't have access to anything you don't either. So yeah, you just shuffle back behind him. End of round. Okay, so you can get up here and start stabbing as well. There we go. Our exploits sail through the choppy waters of adventure. I hope you have an explanation for this. Your sweetheart isn't coming. He's dead. That Digibel is a filthy scoundrel. Be careful. Say the least, we'll wind up with the fishes if he finds us. Yup. I have a ship and we're in need of a helmsman. By all the gods, take me with you. Get to the dead rat and speak to the recruiter. And don't forget, you were sent by Flint. There's 4 of our people. That's this whole group down here. We need to get our Mystic, I forget what the Fist is. The Fist is Bosun. Let's get back down at the bottom and get ourselves some people. We need to get Blacksmith. We need to get a Surgeon. Which ones have we not gotten so far? Yeah, we need Surgeon, Sword, the Priest, and the Fist. Shouldn't be awful, but you never know. We could have really bad luck. Especially considering how low we are on our setups. I mean, on our rerolls. I thought there was a priest up here as well, but I could be mistaken. This is the blacksmith down there. We'll grab him in a second. Yeah, there's a priest on the south side over here that you can talk to. And there's a priest on the west side. Surgeon, swordsman, and a potato. Thank you, sir. You gave me a gift of luck. The one we want is up yonder. How's it going, Daladon? Your soul! It is corrupted by the world! I mean, salutations. Oh, I've been told that often. To tell the truth, I do have some troubles on my mind. Do you have a moment? I'm always ready to listen to the servants of the Lord. Our beloved monarch, God save him, our Lord and Master. Where does his power come from? What is the airspeed of an unladen swallow? African or European? But the seas do belong to pirates. I'm injured on duty. Am I a poor devil or a cowardly swab? Everyone ends up sleeping with the fishes eventually, but some spend too long fishing. Must you give your life, your soul, your honor for the French crown? It's just another cursed bauble. Are gambling and money truly the scourges of man? I have to confess, I sometimes mix the two. I finally met you. Your eyes see the truth. Let me follow you on your quest in his name. Prepping for blades in the dark. Oh, nice. Flint, every ship needs divine protection, even if it's through a demon such as him. Get to the dead rat and talk to the recruiter. Don't forget, you were sent by Flint. That's Francois. He's a bit intense. I mean, when you walk past campsites, it's all past tense, so. I must be getting back before anyone notices. Mr. Digibel will not be happy when he discovers his cherished sword has gone astray. Everything is ready, Captain, sir. I'm sure the captain will be delighted. Colonel Digibel, by the Lord, make haste or we shall both meet our end. 'Twas the one of my apprentices who crafted this magnificent engraving. I shall send for him at once. Thomas! John! John! Anyway, an artisan who knows how to appreciate his apprentice's work has complete confidence in his own skill. I need this man on our crew. Billy? If we ever get a Mandy, I'm going to, like, squee like a little girl. Now that's quite a beautiful sword, lad. Is it for me?
No, it's Mr. Digibel.
Scram. If you ever poke your nose in here again, I'll chop it off and feed it to you myself. Grant him the wish. Even I would have pissed my pants if I didn't know you better. Come now, you're no lily liver. Now break that in half. Such a waste of a sword. And if a sword breaks in half when you do that, it is not a properly made sword. I'm just going to say that right now. Your sword should not be that brittle. Otherwise, something has gone wrong with your forging process. Billy is just the man. How dare you? I mean, swords do break. I will give it that. But steel over the knee is definitely a challenge. I think you would probably bend it first. Although it's a thicker sword, so it'd probably not be as pliable. I don't know. It is not safe to linger here. Follow me and you will stay alive a little longer. Going on an adventure, my friend. Going on an adventure. We're going west. We're not quite on the Oregon Trail. We're just going to leave a trail of organs. Get to the dead rat and speak to the recruiter. And don't forget, you were sent by Flint. And you too can save 50% or more on car insurance with Geico. Oh, wait. Catchphrases. We can't all have them. I thought there was more loot here. Guess I'm wrong. Okay. Think you can break the rapier if the steel refinement process is poor. Too much carbon will make it brittle. Depends on how it's done. I suppose if it would, like, what's really prone to it is stuff like cast iron and stuff like that. But because that's oddly enough easier to just hard snap like that. For like well-forged swords, it's gonna bend before breaking. It all depends on like how it's forged. Like if you go with, say, folded steel, like you're folding carbon in, it's usually not going to be a problem. I am not a forge, but I have a weird habit of enjoying watching stuff about forging. So I'm not the most reliable source of it, but still I enjoy consuming information about it. So we got Barefist Priest. We got Richard the Stabby. Samuel the Cleaver. Olivier. Caltrops. No weapons, though. Sebastian the Hammer. And Jesus. He got fists again. I'm an engineer, not a metallurgist. Okay, so we've got Smith. So the only ones we're missing are Surgeon and Sword, I believe. Yeah, Swashbuckler and Surgeon. We don't have an option for a Hunter here that I'm aware of. Same for Steward and Watchman. So that means both of ours are north. To the gardens! To the wall! To the pirates drip down your... What? Best ones of the scene? Yeah. There are a lot of fun characters. The Surgeon is the one that I'm curious if the visual is based off of somebody. Because I swear she looks like a YouTuber. At least that's what she is in my brain. An internet celebrity. We'll get to her fairly soon. Because she's going to be grieving in the graveyard, if I remember correctly. I just don't remember where in here the trigger for it is. I know that the sword fight... I keep clicking the wrong one. Is a bit further to the northwest. Yes, the art in this is pretty good. The cutscenes are nice too. Okay, so we've got Duchess Anne. But to get to this, we've got to trigger the event down below. I do want to see if either of these are lootable. Nope. Where are you hiding at? I know there's a group of people we need to see and watch them get offended at each other. And it's a pompous rich ass. There he is. Fie! Your cowardice is such that only blood spilt in a duel would quench it. Before the court of the Duchess Anne, forthwith! That is also a fun thing. They're actually, as far as like duels and stuff like that, there were like designated dueling zones. This guy's gonna fail horribly. Papa got stabbed in the belly once. We had sausage that night. Tasted kind of bitter and bastardy. Okay, the magnificent final thrust, but honestly, a blade as fearsome as yours has no need for such tricks. Well, if I finish him too quickly, I'd be out of work. The public like a show. And I like it. I could easily do with a duelist like you. Pays good, though the competition's lacking. Then let's duel! I can promise a great fight, a duel between masters. Then challenge him if you want to cross blades. We can work something out. Indeed, we can. I've always had a little bit of nerdy history on Alzorath. In the 80s, I really liked comic books. I also liked video games. Although I didn't really get hooked on them until the late 80s. Where's the petticoat duel area? Asking for a friend? Petties. I challenge you to a duel! If only a matter of price. I sincerely hope your blade is sharper than your tongue. Yep. But yeah, oh, where was I going? But anyway, Alzorath history lesson. There's a reason I'm a sucker for comic book style framing for characters and story bits. I will name 2 games, and those of you who know them will realize they were formative to me. Phantasy Star 4 and Comics Zone. I played the holy living hell out of both of those as a kid. Would I be able to beat them now? Probably not, because it's been decades since I've played either of them, but they were part of my development. Steel has to be my favorite language. Predictable. Do we succeed? Yes. You know what you're about. I learned from the best. The reason would be that they are way more expensive per single frame, that a /smile emote would ever be once repeated ad nauseum. Your thoughts about the coup de Janak? It's hardly a secret weapon. You strike me as a decent fellow. I would hate to kill you. It's been a long time since I've crossed blades in that manner. You've beat me. You have my attention. My friend and I are planning a little voyage that might take us to the ends of the world. If you can promise me more fights like this, I'm in. Get to the dead rat and speak to the recruiter. And don't forget, you were sent by Flint. Phantasy Star 3 might be the first RPG you rented and played on your Mega Drive. I have not gotten very far into the first 3. I've played them. I own them. I have not gotten very far into them. The 4th one, my initial exposure to it was Sega Channel. Sega Channel was my first exposure to Shining Force and Shining Force 2 as well. Both great games too. Comics Zone I actually rented from Blockbuster first. Because, yeah, comic books. What teenage kid doesn't like comic books? Cheat! Chicken heart! Can I kill you now? Can I take your powdered wig? Can I turn it into a powdered bit of toilet paper and then stick it on your head? Let's go find ourselves a surgeon. Because we've gotten construction, cannon, navigator kind of thing. I keep forgetting what it's called. Cook, mystic, blacksmith, duelist. We now need to get ourselves a surgeon. But we have to, if I remember correctly, the trigger for her is finding somebody who is upset at her. But I don't remember where they hide. This is back where we were. As far as the dead rat, it's southeast? I thought it was down one of these back alleys that we got the conversation. Yeah, it's up this way. There's that surgeon who lost her daughter. How awful. She cries on her grave every day. Let's go, Bones. Lord help her. This fire is no accident. Yeah, no, it's not. Someone's trying to kill her. We've got to get into the graveyard. Sneaking through the back alleys of the graveyard, in fact. It was here that we realized we done fucked up. No, we didn't. She was my child, and innocent, and you killed her. Oh, sorry, that was him talking, not her. You took my son. Oh, no, wait, yeah, it was. She was the one talking there, he's the one talking here. You took my son. I'm merely taking my retribution. I'm sorry, he was doomed. Nothing could have saved him. You're a liar. Hedge whore. You let him die. Your blood for my blood. Your turn to die. Who are you? I'll murder you too. I swear to the devil, I'll follow you to hell if you save me. Okay. I was gonna carve him like a pig anyway. Get to the dead rat and talk to the recruiter. Don't forget you were sent by Flint. Why does her face look so familiar? Someone in here has to be able to tell me why her face looks familiar. She looks like somebody. And it's gonna drive me crazy. He looks like the guy from Lost. This looks like the short guy from Game of Thrones. Looks a bit like a mix of two. There is that British lady that talks about the 16th and 18th century London lot and when she wears glasses. Okay. Yeah, he reminds me of the Game of Thrones guy. He reminds me of the guy from Lost. She reminds me of that. You remind me of somebody I know in real life, so I'm not going to go into that. I think we've recruited everybody we can, unless there's some hidden ones that I'm unaware of. So off we go to yet another fight. I really am sad that there's not multiple save slots, because I would save here and continue exploring off camera just to see if I had missed anything. But we can't do that and continue on with the stream. So we got to continue on. Recruit as many crew members as possible. We got them. Perfect. We're all ready to set sail. Just a few personal items together. Let us be on our way. Come on, grab it. There it is. Guess what? Get ready for a fight. Today, celebrations are in order, my friends. Let us eat and drink. It's on the governor's purse. Tomorrow, I, Colonel Digibel, will command this town. I keep going to Southern. I don't know why. Ha! There you are, scum, traitors, lechers. You took advantage of my kindness to make your escape. Where's my share? Where's my booty? I must confess, sweet Jesus, this kid's a simpleton. Edward, you traitor, you fornicated with these pirates? I kill all these jailbirds. Okay. And the kid, too. Well, we've got a team. Confirm. I should have probably distributed weapons slightly different, but it's fine. Stab, stab. There's one down. I think we go to you. Start in on this guy. Oh, game. I probably should have used a reroll for that. That stumble was garbage. Okay, surgeon. Time for the stabs. You feeling frisky? Francois. Can you actually break him? Probably not. So he's in a bad position there, considering he just dropped himself. Stabby step. Yes. Time for another stabby stab. Nope, we don't take the broken weapon. I don't even care if we get the up. Okay, you just have fists. And I don't think you can get broken weapon on hand to hand. Could be wrong. Okay, time for the stabby stabs. Oh, I can't stab. Oh, because it's only in the star pattern. So we just basically boned ourselves there. Try shoving him. And curb stomp. Okay, so we have 2 more moves. One guy staggered. Just go there and start stabbing. Especially since you can do 3 attacks. Once you're in range of these idiots. Okay, so that's that. You are probably too slow to get there, aren't you? Yes. I think we're going to bash him because he's not staggered. So at least we outnumber them right now. Yeah, Edward with his spear seems pretty good. He's got that range going on. Well, you broke your weapon there, bud. Please don't kill him. That would be highly unappreciated. Ouch! Good Lord, son. I do not have any way. I don't know how I'm supposed to have survived that. I think they did that on my YouTube version too. Just decided to be frustratingly aggressive up there and just one-shot him. I thought I had you vertigoed, my bud. Drop your morale. Suffer, you fools. He's not doing any good for them. Okay, time to bash him. Okay, so there's one down. This group right here is probably going to just need to be super aggressive. That dealt a little bit of damage. As far as beating this guy, I think we just used the hammer on him. Oh, I didn't mean to... Hopefully we get to repair that between fights. I don't remember whether that permanently deletes the weapon or not. I don't think it does. I could be just misremembering, and it's basically just boned me there. I don't think it does. I think you can repair it with the blacksmith. Okay, pretty good opener. Keep going. There's another one down. She can finish you. Then it's a matter of letting big guy up there come down. Oh, we need to move people a little bit closer. I think I just leave him there. Are you going to jump off of there on? Yes, you are. You jerkweed. I was not expecting him to death from above on that one. I would have thought that would have broke his legs. Don't even care that we're losing morale on this. Just leave you there. And stab you in the butt. That should be the last of them, and he should get back up. Slightly injured. Sorry, I just had like a back spasm that hurt like hell. If you're wondering what the noise was. Keep things interesting, eh? Quite simple, kid. You can come with us or you join your friends on the ground. They're not my friends. They don't invite me for poker. But no more funny business. We got Edward. Yeah, the audio for this is kind of quiet because it's on the music layer.
We weren't done yet, though. The city watch was on our heels. Setting sail again was a liberation. We were off on a new adventure, and I couldn't wait to get started. First, we needed to rally the rest of the crew. Billy and I knew many challenges lay ahead, but a fantastic treasure awaited, and nothing was going to stop us from taking it.
There's no way I'm going back to kissing the army's arses. When are we stealing that damn ship? The others are ready and on watch. All we need now is an opening. Are you snooping around, then? Have you no fear of your superiors, of what they'll do? Men of our experience fear very little indeed, milady. Pleasant, do tell. Tell the truth, miss. Story's too long of a to narrate all of it. Bleh, I cannot speak. Got the blueprints. You'd get tired of it soon enough. Sirs, as you know, order and obedience are the utmost importance on a ship, and the success of this expedition rests on each of your shoulders. We are not, I dare say, all of equal worth in the eyes of God, the King, or our customers. Our first duty is our guests and to our cargo. They are our top priority. This man's forgotten those principles. So make sure you stay in your place. This scoundrel tried to break into my cabin. Enough! Enough, I implore you. Bonk. Come now, Marquise. Come on now. The Marquis is an exceptional ship. Mr. Thibault granted me the honor of crewing her. And you ought to be proud to be part of the Royal Navy. I most certainly am. Our dear Rapscallion will be delighted to hear your complaints. Return to your posts now, for pity's sake. You dare disobey Captain Lionel's orders? Captain didn't. I'll piss on his scurvy little face. You have a problem with Lionel? You got an idea, sailor? What if he had an attack of the shits, say, after dinner? That'd shut his trap. Do what you like. I swear I'll blow his brains out one of these days. That's not the work of a mere brute. We must stop this demon. You have anything to irritate the old bowels? Oh, wrong person. There is, of course, ipecac powder. I mean, ipecac is not something you just mess around with. Yep, first time in this chapter. It's a medication, though in large quantities. I recommend skipping dinner this evening. The wickedy shits. Looking around for the loots. There's one bit of loot. Oh yeah, I need to check in here. Rue. Wasn't you. Who was it that broke their weapon? I think it was Club Guy, and he got it back. He got it back. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that. I don't know who I want to drop that on. Probably him, because he's frontliner. There you go. That should be everybody there. Crew. Share out. Just get some levels up going. Does the difficulty threshold to a maximum of 7+. Reduces -1 for each attack suffered. Increases damage by 1 for each melee strike. I think that's going to be better. She's just going to be swords all the way. And you... I don't even know. Oh, you have dagger. Select. Reduces difficulty of melee. Yeah, she has 3 action points per round. I wouldn't mind that on everybody, but you gotta have uniqueness between the characters. And we're at 3 freaking wounds because of that. I think you were the only one that got a wound, isn't it? Yep, only one that got a wound. I'm trying to stretch my back out again a bit. Real quick so I don't. Because part of me is thinking I might want to call the stream for a moment. Okay, so that's where we're supposed to go. Can we go down these? Yes. This voyage feels endless. Yeah, I'm fine. It's just, it was a spasm in my shoulder. Just making sitting feel mildly uncomfortable. Get out if you've nothing useful that I got Ipecac. I have Ipecac. Okay, so that's where we put the poison in. We need to find allies first. Like you. Move your arse, I'm busy, alright? As clean as an elven arse. For some reason that's gonna be stuck in my brain for the rest of, like, next 3 years. Marquis is sturdy, but everything breaks. We're not seeing as much loot around as we would like. Got ourselves another item. Nothing there. Where does this set of stairs go? It showed it coming up over here. But I need allies. So we go up to the top of the deck. To the top deck next then. Because otherwise we're not going to find allies. Hello, kid. Cards will earn you a flogging with a cat o' nine tails, lad. Okay, so we steal that from the kid. Someone needs to swab the deck a little bit better. There's Shmoo. Shmoo all over the deck. Okay, so nothing up there. I don't think the captain will help us against the captain. Wait, that's not the captain. That's our ally already. The only other... And you're guarding that, aren't you? We can't go down there. Can, however, go down here. Where the hell is that deck maintenance kit? Probably on the deck. Death to the captain. Long live the captain. Ah, you scurvy dogs. Do you have your vitamin C? When at sea, have your vitamin C. And actually have vitamin C whenever you're not at sea, too. That scurvy is not something to joke about. It can make old wounds open up and shit. It's awful. Okay, so do we have something for you? I'm not seeing anybody I can get as an ally. I'm walking by and they're not having exclamation points. Unless I have to sit there and wait for them. So guess what time it is? We're gonna poison shit. You got something to season tonight's meal? Dover's powder. All those munchers will have it coming out of every hole. Didn't scurvy reemerge in the UK lately? It's reemerged a few places. Just bad diets generally lead to it. It's a lack of vitamin C. It's not like a contagious illness or anything. It's just something you get by not being properly on your diet. Get the scum out of the way. Then we just need to stir up trouble. It's going to be a shitstorm. We need the keys to the armory. We can't do it, Edgar. He's wearing an Edgar suit. You speak of mutiny, my friend. That would make us outlaws, pirates, no less. We need this money for our families. Look where this landed us. Big problems need bold solutions. I'm not going to let you spoil everything. Wrong decision, buddy. Okay, what kind of fight are we having now? 4 of us versus them? Who are you? Simon. Simon says, I'm gonna go and beat your ass. Oh, he got himself an axe. Awesome sauce. Okay, so you get to go first. Time to break out the pew-pew. Yeah, shove him. Give him the old 1-2 shove. Why did the pirate cross the road to get to Arby's? I think after this fight I might have to call it. I am sorry. Let's see. You need to move next. So up to there. And I'm going to chop him to pieces. Oh, not the ideal one, but we did get a morale up from it. You need to come up here. You don't have any weapons, do you? Nope. So you're just going to start your way up and fight them that way. So we can like 2v2. Oh, if we can knock him off of there. Aww. Oh, if we can knock... There we go. Yeet. Who has moves left? You do. You can't get up to him, can you? You can! Okay. Give him a nice little push as well. Let's see what they decide to do. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. All I just need to do is just lay down and let my back stretch out a little bit. Damn. Damn it, Edgar. There we go. And a boop. Stabs, I think, is proper action here. There's one down. I need 2 of those to actually restore. So I think you just start bashing him. Yeah, just start bashing. Bang! Can you get over here? Negative. You're just gonna have to get up in his face then. This is gonna be bad. 1 success. Because we're having to roll a 7 on a D4. I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, and then you, death from above. And Raffle Stomping. Keep beating on him. Okay, so you... What did I just do? He's the only one that has an action left. Why can't he move? Guess we'll end turn and just let it run out. How's it feel to be weaponless now? Only got 2 hits. He's not failing that bad. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna swap over to the dagger and stab. What did we just... Did we just take damage there? Or were we already... We might have already been damaged. Bonk and bonk. He's gone. Oh, we didn't have to kill the other guy. Listen, the bosun persecutes you and butchers you. Take back your freedom. You'll never want for anything. You want to keep swimming through filth until you rot? No. Never again. Very well. If you promise that we're not going to starve, get Edgar. I thought we already had Edgar. Oh, I guess we didn't. So he is now the junior officer, if I remember correctly. Yeah, junior and master. Increase craft die by +1. Sweet. We're broke as hell. Get the keys to the armory. And I think we will figure out how to get the keys to the armory next time. Hopefully it saved. If it didn't, I'll just redo this stuff at the beginning of next stream. But I will be back either later today or tomorrow, and we'll probably either finish up this game or get about just getting really close to the end. So keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Sorry for the short-ish stream, but yeah, I need to go stretch my back a bit. It just spasmed in the shoulder and won't let go. So see you guys next time.